be a queen, adjusting her crown. She been knocked down, but she never stayed down. She been living life like it's her playground. And they be like, damn, slow down. They can catch us, she be moving too fast.
Oh my God. I barely knew how to work. I barely knew how to work this live. I was like, how do I get my intro off? Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all coming in. Hey Brina. Yes, everyone please come in and hit the like on your way in. Yes, Brina, I'm trying to come back. I am cool, baby. Let me start off with yesterday. So, if you guys did not see, I had made a community status post, whatever you call it, and I had said that I was going to go live yesterday. Y'all, time ran away from me. I had all plans of going live to do this live that I'm doing now yesterday, but I lost track of time and I should have followed up with y'all and told y'all that I wasn't going to make it. But nonetheless, I'm here, y'all. Happy Sunday. Hey, AK. I have to get back in the algorithm. So, yes. Hey, everyone that comes in and watches the replay, thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. I hope everybody is having a great Sunday and had a great week. Y'all know this is the last, not even a full week of August. By the end of this week, we will be in September. So I hope that we are able to end this year off strong. It has been very rocky. I feel like the past few years have been rocky with everything going on, and it's just getting scarier and scarier. Like, I went to the store yesterday morning to get water. Like, we drink mainly water in this house. I mean, I drink my coffee and stuff, but I went to the store to get water and I spent $15 on 5 gallons of water and one case of water bottles. Just ridiculous. And times is hard right now. So I hope you guys are staying prayed up, level headed, whatever y'all need to make it through. I hope that y'all are staying that way. And if you're not, please try it. I mean, if you don't want to pray, do different things. You can meditate, you can watch things that are of high frequency, hang around people that are high, thinking on a higher level than you, that can help you and motivate you. You guys need to keep that in your corner. So that was my little rant for the first few minutes of this live. Y'all know how I do. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about this TikTok couple named EandJGang, as well as I'm going to show you guys another video that before that, because I needed to I wanted to talk about this. One second, y'all. Hold on real quick. Sorry, y'all, my daughter. But I wanted to play this video for you guys really quickly because it is a lot going on, but I wanted to break down something that I feel like is going on when it comes to Walmart. So before we jump into the video about EandJGang, let me know in the comments, have you guys ever heard of this TikTok couple? They are a homosexual male couple that do TikTok and OnlyFans. We'll get into it after I play this video for you guys, but let me know in the comments if you've ever heard about this couple. So let me see. Yeah, come in the chat and say hi, y'all. We don't bite. But before I get started with that, I am going to play this video for you guys that I seen on I don't even know where I seen it. I seen it on one of the T pages. Maybe it was Summer Walker. Oh, it was Summer Walker. Yeah, I seen it on Summer Walker's page. So I want to share this video of this woman's experience. There's a lot that's going on, and I think that this may have been missed. So I wanted to play it. Bear with me, y'all.
And abductions. I'm going to go ahead and retell my story. This happened at a Walmart in the Fountain, Colorado area, which is right outside of Colorado Springs at 2 p.m. in the day. I was drugged and almost abducted. The question that I always get is, how did this happen? Like, how the hell were you drugged in a Walmart at 2 p.m. in the day? And y'all, honestly, I can't even, I'm still trying to process. But the facts are that two people who looked like me did this. It wasn't a creep. It wasn't somebody who looked older and creepy and scary. It was somebody who looked like they could be my cousin. And the woman was the one who came up to me talking really fast, asking me if I wanted to smell a perfume from her new perfume business. Before you know it, this substance was on my arm. It smelled like perfume. It didn't burn. There was nothing weird about it. Nothing at all. I put my wrist up to my nose like this, and I guess by taking a regular inhale, because I did not sniff it, it went into my system by both my nose and through my skin. I instantly began to lose consciousness, so I started to walk backwards so I can keep my eyes on them, stumbling, trying to get to my aunt. However, I remember the man's face so vividly. He was smiling, and they were both walking towards me still. I was able to take a picture of them from a side angle as they were leaving, after they saw that I had took out my phone. Again, this happened in a Walmart at 2 p.m. in the day. I told employees, they did not help me. One of the employees specifically looked at my phone, grinned, and walked off. The facts are that this could have been you. This could have been your niece, your nephew, whoever that you love. So be careful, especially as a woman. Be careful. I know y'all just saw what happened in Houston. They're targeting us, okay? Be careful. Be careful. Because I'm still here, but there's somebody who is not.
So I wanted to share that video for you guys really quickly. When I seen it last night, it made me so scared because I know that we are constantly hearing about these abductions, this sex trafficking that's going on, and it's just so much. Um, but her story was scary because if you guys don't know, like Walmart has all type of walks of lives, and I'm sure other stores do, but we're going to talk about Walmart because Walmart's like a mega brand, and so many people are in there, so many people are out. You barely know who the workers are anymore because I guess they like changed their uniforms. I don't know, but Walmart's been making changes, especially where I live in the Midwest. So you barely know who works there, you barely know who doesn't. Then we're in that day and age of business owners. So if someone comes up to you asking you to smell a perfume or even anything, please do not do it, ladies, gentlemen, children. No, just don't do it because I mean, we've heard about the lady who walked outside from a restaurant and there was a napkin in her door and she touched it and she was poisoned. We're now hearing about this. And then, Walmart has a lot of allegations where people drive around trying to take kids. That has happened out here a lot where I live in the Midwest. And then also, there's a lot of security that's out here where I live because people constantly steal from the Walmarts, but also because of the overwhelming amount of kidnapping attempts that have taken place inside Walmart. So something needs to give all in all about, this in general. We have to make sure that we stay proactive instead of reactive. So that means protecting yourself, your others around you, being mindful of what you're doing, who you see, who you're around, making sure that if anyone else may be hurt, that you look out for, just people around you. Another thing that I learned in like a self-defense class was do not sit in your car. Like I have a bad habit of when I leave the store, I'll sit in the car, look at my receipt, send my text messages, maybe eat a snack because I was hungry in the store. And they actually are saying do not do that because people can come up and snatch you right up out of your car. Even though I sit on in my car with my seatbelt, they do not want us to do that anymore either. It's really sad because we're not safe anywhere, even in our own home. But please, ladies, please be mindful. Do not sniff anything. Don't touch anything on your car. Be aware of your surroundings. So I just wanted to play that video real quick and just educate, just in case people may have missed it and or don't have Instagram. So, hey to everyone that's coming into the chat, you guys. I hope you guys have a good Sunday. Like I said earlier, if you missed that part, what are y'all cooking? I'm making some salmon, some sauteed mushrooms, and probably a salad on the side. I'm not even, and some rice. My husband wants some like flavored yellow rice. But that's what I'm cooking for dinner. What y'all cooking for dinner? I'm exhausted, by the way, if y'all probably can't hear it. Yes, Jazz, that is my thing. Like I will sit in the car, talk on the phone. I people watch too. So like on Sundays when I go do my morning errands, I will literally park my car. Like say I go get some food from like a fast food restaurant. I'll park my car, sit in my car, watch the cars drive by and eat and talk on the phone. And I'm trying to get myself out of that habit because they're saying that it's very dangerous. So please, y'all, be careful. Oh, chicken Alfredo sounds good, Vicky. Sounds really good. So, anyway, jumping into today's video, we are going to be talking about a trending, very, very viral couple on TikTok and OnlyFans. They go by the name of EandJGang. Their real names are Eric Dodds and Jonte Collier. And this is actually what they look like. We're going to get into their type of content just to give you guys a backstory, but this is what they look like. So the lighter skinned male is Jonte and the brown skinned male is Eric. And they basically blew up on social media because, like I told you guys, they are a same sex couple and they are kind of, I would not say raunchy, but they are. They are very raunchy. They are very out there. And the main thing that gets them either loved or hated is, of course, their sexual orientation. Now, a lot of people lust over Jonte. And when I was doing my research on them, I can't confirm, I'm not sure, but there are rumors that Jonte is maybe bisexual, but they have over 800,000 followers on TikTok. And I'm not sure how many followers they have on OnlyFans, but if their content is like this on TikTok, then I can only imagine their OnlyFans. So on the screen, this is some of their content that they do. They do little vlogs, but coming up, you're going to see them like making out, and they're very, very open with their sexuality. And I feel like in this day and age, you can only respect it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of something that's different. But prior to learning about this story, I never saw them. My algorithm on TikTok is not on this side. I'll be completely honest with you. My algorithm is kind of, yeah, I'll be on every, yeah. I haven't made it here. Let me just say this. So I'm not sure if they're the first to do it, or if there's other couples like them out there, but they're very out there. They've dated for over a year. This is the video that I was like, oh, baby, okay. Yes, baby, they're into themselves. They are very sure of themselves. So I kind of am still doing my research on them. But Eric, which is a brown skin male, he is kind of like a bad boy, so to say. So he raps. I'm not gonna say if he's a good rapper or a bad rapper. I'm not, hey, he raps. And then Jonte, he's just more so a pretty boy, but there are allegations that he may be bisexual. Some people in the comments when I was scrolling through their TikTok is EandJGang. So go check it out. I just can't play all of their stuff because of copyright, and they do a lot of music. But they be in the comments, y'all, like, man, why do y'all have to be homosexual? Like, we want that. They lust over both Jonte and Eric, but baby, they love some Eric. They're plotting. So seems like a really normal couple, right? Seems to be on trend about, they do the couple vlogs, they do the trending content. So why are they in the media? Baby, they are behind bars. So we're going to get into the story, and I'm going to make this more of my I'm giving my prediction on the case. This is not something that I usually do. Y'all know I usually just lay out the facts and let y'all think, but I'm going to give my prediction of what I think took place. I have two different things going. So we're going to lay it all out, and I'm going to tell y'all what I believe happened. But let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, this is Eric Dodds and Jonte. The story takes place on August 1st. And this couple is also out of Huntsville, Alabama. Y'all know Huntsville is trending these days due to my girl Melody and Martell, but from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So on August 1st, there was a call to a man's house in Rossville, Georgia. And a man, when the police arrived, there was a man by the name of Dakota Bradshaw that was shot inside of his home. Bradshaw was taken to the hospital and he was unfortunately pronounced unalive. Now, cool. What does that have to do with pretty much anything? We're not sure, but we're gonna get there. So I'm gonna play this news clip for you guys because I feel like it's important to listen to the details before we even know what had happened and how everyone got involved. So this is the official news clip following Bradshaw passing away.
Me here on East Peachtree Street in Roseville is where 29-year-old Dakota Ryan Bradshaw was shot and later died in the hospital from his wounds.
I heard the shots, the 3 rapid fires, pow, pow, pow.
Clyde Henshaw is one of the neighbors who heard the shots and came outside to see what was happening.
And then I saw a car whizzing down the road. I couldn't tell what model it was. It was going too fast.
Walker County Sheriff Steve Wilson says Dakota Bradshaw was shot while standing in front of a window inside his home shortly before 2 p.m. Witnesses tell investigators they saw 2 suspects get into 2 vehicles which were parked in the victim's driveway and flee the scene. Sheriff Wilson says his deputies are searching for a red GMC or Chevrolet pickup and a dark blue Dodge Challenger or Charger. One of the suspects spotted shooting at the home is described as a black male.
I hope they catch him pretty soon. I don't want him back in this neighborhood.
Sheriff Wilson says his deputies are working with the Chattanooga Police Department and other local law enforcement agencies to track down the 2 suspects. Reporting in Roseville, I'm Riley Nagel, Local 3 News.
Okay, so real standard, news clipping. Okay, seems to like they had some witnesses, people heard some gunshots, and they were able to make out 2 makes and models of cars, and they even said that there was a black male that seems to be the shooter. Now, I've already showed you guys pictures of Jonte and Eric. One is brown. They're both black males, but one is brown and one is light skin, right? So when they say black male, we're not really sure what color black male. Now, I'm going to show you guys 2 pictures of these cars, and you guys think about the news clip that we just watched. This is Eric's car. It is a red GMC truck. This is Jonte's car, which is a blue Charger or Challenger. I'm not sure which one it is either, but the news report didn't either. Okay, so again, the news report did not have much besides information regarding 2 cars and 2 males. This car and this car. No one, again, still knew anything because I've told you guys, this family is out of, this couple is out of Huntsville, Alabama. This crime took place in Georgia, Rossville, Georgia. So all these news clippings, all this stuff was breezed under the rug when it first happened on August the 1st. Now, on August the 8th, there was a warrant that was put out by GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, where they actually arrested Jonte. Jonte is this man right here. So Jonte was arrested. Baby. TikTok, the fans, the lovers, it was very much so giving R. Kelly. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my phone on do not disturb because my daughter is using my iPad and it's linked. But anyway, so it was very much so giving R. Kelly, like, oh my God, he's in jail. What in the hell happened? So following his arrest, Eric did actually go live. He actually did multiple things. He didn't go live. I'm sorry. He made a video on TikTok basically saying that Jonte is innocent. Jonte is the sweetest guy you would ever meet. He wouldn't harm a fly, and that he loves him, meaning Jonte loves Eric more than Eric even loves himself. He wrapped up the video saying that he was going to start a GoFundMe to help Jonte because he needs legal representation and he needs to get up out of there. So everybody's like, you right. We got to help him. We got to help him because he is being charged with aggravated assault and murder for what allegedly happened to Dakota Bradshaw. And he was extradited back over to Georgia, where um, he actually revoked his rights to contest his extradition. So, or however you say it. So he basically he did not contest to being transported back to the alleged state of the crime. So he was transferred from Alabama, where he was arrested, all the way to Georgia, and he did not contest to that. But Eric, being, this is the love of his life, he's like, you know what? I'm going to start GoFundMe's. I'm going to do all that. Well, the story takes a crazy ass turn. Because next thing we know, on the 13th, we got two mugshots. So the one on the left is Jonte. He was, of course, arrested first. And then the one on the right is Eric. Now, I know y'all thinking, nah, Eric, this can't be Eric's mugshot because why is Eric smiling? We don't know. We do not know why he is smiling. We don't know if he's smiling because he's with for my man. He's happy to be reunited with his man. Or I'm not sure. I don't know if this is a quirk of him, but these are two mugshots. And this is Eric's picture is a very nice picture. I must say, it's giving college athlete, is not giving I'm under arrest for alleged murder. So here we are, fast forward. Eric and Jonte are now arrested, and they actually are in the same county jail. Or no, they're not in the same county jail yet. Jonte is in county jail in Georgia, and Eric is in the county jail in Alabama, but he is actually contesting going to Georgia. He does not want to be extradited to Georgia. He is saying that he is completely innocent either. Now, this is where the story is kind of like, what the hell? How are y'all two wrapped up in this? This happened in what you guys seen in the news report in a real rural town. It's really no kinfolk there. It doesn't even sound like they want kinfolk there. How did y'all allegedly get wrapped up in this to the point where one of you guys allegedly fired through someone's window? What is this about? No one really knows. There is literally no information about why this crime took place and what happened. So, when I was approached, because I get DMs to do these type of videos and talk about it, but this one, I was like, really, what's the story to tell? So, y'all, this is my opinion on this weird, very weird story. I truly think that they got caught up in some cyber three-way addiction. And the reason why I'm going there is because their OnlyFans is only fanning, baby. They do what they do on there. And I only know that it's real raunchy because I found the Twitter. And I did not find this Twitter on purpose. I accidentally stumbled upon this video, and my eyes can't unsee what I saw. So if you guys want to see that, go on Twitter. Just type in EandJGang, Eric Dodd, or Jonte Collier. These videos will pop up. And of course, Twitter doesn't really filter videos. They let that shit play. So I'm like, is this Bradshaw guy maybe an obsessed fan? Maybe he was a scorned lover. Because right when Jonte got arrested, the rumor was that he had unalived his lover. So when people heard that, they automatically thought that it was Eric. So people are doing wellness checks on Eric. Eric was unalived by Jonte, and that wasn't the case. So I'm like, well, where did y'all get the lover rumor from? Was this really a lover? Was this something where they was doing some things for some cash? And the main things that I'm putting these two together because there was no money stolen. Of course, they didn't even go inside the house. They appear to be kind of okay as in regards to finances, mainly because they do social media, and y'all know that pays. So why would y'all do this? I have that one theory that this was an obsessed lover. And the other theory is the one that Nikki actually just called out. I heard allegedly a stolen vehicle was the root cause. That was the consistent thing I saw throughout the comments. And I actually saw the thing as well. And this brings me to my next theory. I cannot say for certain, but I am going to follow this case because I think it's so crazy. But allegedly, Eric, which is the guy on the right, car was stolen, and he thought that it was this Bradshaw guy, and Bradshaw was not the person that actually stole his car, and he was unfortunately unalive for doing this, but he did not really do it. And that kind of goes with the theory of the news report saying that there was a black male that shot inside the window. The reason why I'm highlighting the black male is because Jonte is lighter skinned. So with those type of things, they're not gonna say that he was a black male. Like they're gonna say, lighter skin. They're going to say something else that's more identifiable. But when they said black male, I was like, so Eric was allegedly the one that pulled the trigger, and it never was Jonte. And that's the reason why Eric tried to do the GoFundMe, try to speak out on his social media to prove his innocence, because he's actually the one that may have did it, especially if he is the one that had his car stolen. I know y'all probably like, what, Audrey, what in the hell are you presenting to us? Y'all, this is really going on in today's world. The people that we are seeing on social media, these everyday people that kind of have some type of fame, I would say that because they have, like I said, over 800,000 followers, still find themselves up in these crazy situations, like to the point where they are being arrested for being, co-conspirators of the same crime that took the life of someone. And if it's over a car and he did not steal it, or even if he did, shame on you. There is no reason why you need to unalive someone for taking a material things. And if he was someone that was a scorned lover, someone that wouldn't leave y'all alone, stalking, harassing y'all, trying to get more videos, trying to get more love, definitely should have went to the police. But we know how that goes, especially with same-sex type of things. It's highly dangerous either way that you split it. So what are y'all thoughts on this story, y'all? What are y'all thoughts? Because for me, it just I was kind of excited to talk about this story just because it really does show you guys the people that we follow every day, the people that, and mind you, I didn't even follow these people, but I'm saying in general, the people that we follow every day, the people that we maybe idolize or like so much, we really have to remember that they are human and flawed just like us. But more importantly, we have to remember that we cannot hold on to their every word. We cannot hold them to a higher standard because of their clout or their money stat or financial status. We really have to remember that they are definitely no better than us. Yes, Brina, it's a crazy turn because I kept seeing this picture. Then I got a DM like, girl, did you hear the story? You want to talk about it? You ain't did no videos. And I'm like, it's kind of a short story because there's no information out there. But it was the two cars for me. It was literally the only information that we have is that two black males was parked in Bradshaw's driveway, and one black male fired a weapon inside the window that did unalive Bradshaw, but they were very clear with the type of cars. And it leads me to my next point of, please stop being dumb criminals. We are not watching Power. We are not watching BMF, these type of highlighted shows. If you have an identifiable car, why the hell would you take your identifiable car to the scene of the crime? Because I'm like, I'll be damned. Like they said, a red GMC, baby, it's a red GMC. And a blue Charger Challenger, whatever car that is, blue Charger Challenger. What are the odds? Because like me, if I was to witness something, I'm probably not going to be able to, if it was a regular car, I'd be like, oh yeah, it was like a pickup truck. Yeah, and it was like a sports car. It was, but if it was red, definitely will remember that. And if it was blue, I definitely will remember that. And yes, like Nikki said, the witnesses saw the descriptions, and that is what really helped the police track these two guys down allegedly. This was really what took them, really was the smoking gun. No pun intended, but that's what really got them caught. The witnesses were very clear on that one piece of information, and in the press conference that the sheriff did, he said that he was like, or the detective, he said that if it was not for the witnesses, they kind of would be spinning their wheels because they do not know. It was like such a weird crime because this doesn't really happen where they live at all. And it's still a weird crime, even if it did happen, because this guy just fired in a window and unalived a man. For what? For what? Like, and then to know that it could be a mistaken identity. You didn't even ask this guy if he took your car. Did you see the car on the in this man's yard, in the driveway? None of this happened. So for you to just jump and do something like that is really weird. And they really did have a lot of potential. I do agree, Nikki. When I look at their TikTok, I read the comments. That's how I find out a lot of information. I know where to go. When I was reading the comments, a lot of people really looked up to them because they were advocates. Period, point blank. That's the best way I can put it. They're like, you inspire me so much. I really want to come out to my family. I really want to talk about how I'm feeling. You inspire me to find the love of my life, being a homosexual male, a homosexual female. Like, all these people would come out, aside from the people that be like, can y'all just do it to me because y'all sexy? Those comments was there too. But it's a really weird story. And these guys are very, very young. They're only 23 years old. So for their life to be going down this path is really crazy. I hope they stay safe. And I hope that justice does get served. If they did do this crime to this guy, then of course they know that they have to pay. But if they did not do it, hopefully that they are found innocent. Now, the last piece of information that I do want to present to you guys is, even though the little evidence that we do have, which is the two cars, is there, and that seems to be like, what everyone is holding on to. They have a friend, and she was actually in the video that I had showed earlier. She is online advocating, saying that these people are innocent and that they did not do this. No, there's no way, no how that they unalive this man. They are innocent. So there are people out here that are really, carrying the torch and trying to get their message out that they are being wrongly convicted. So I'm going to be following this story to see where it turns. But I wanted to give my first two theories of what this case could be, just in case, when I bring it back, I can either say, oh, well, I was right, or, oh, I was wrong. But it's a really bizarre case. Really, really, really bizarre case. I do have another story that I need to present to you guys. I'm just not done with it. I have to finish doing some digging, but I will tell you guys what it's going to be about. If I get the digging done, then I'm going to go live tomorrow. But did you guys hear about that Atlanta woman who unalived her boss and two employees in her apartment complex? It was a black woman. She was trying to flee, and she of course got caught in a taxi. But that is the next story that I'm going to be talking about. And these are kind of those bizarre stories that I feel like are still trending and we can still talk about it. But that is the next story that I'm still trying to uncover. The only thing that's really tripping me up is I'm trying to get absolutely sure of the timeline and to prove her point of view when she said that the woman in Atlanta, she was alleging that she was basically being bullied at work. So it was a hostile work environment. And then she was alleging that when she was trying to, and of course, I'm going to get more into it, Miss Ra, but when she was trying to speak out about her mistreatment at work, that allegedly her job hired, or not hired, but got the assistance of two employees from her apartment complex to break into her apartment complex. So it's a really crazy story, but she did unalive three people and she did try to run. So she tried to flee, and she was caught. So we're going to break down that story. I didn't want to mix it up with this story. It deserves its own video. But It is absolutely crazy. And I never ever, and this is where I'm going to end it, but I never ever want to make it seem like I'm shaming the victims or I'm glorifying violence. I am not. But when I seen that story and the more that I unfold it, the only thing that I keep thinking in my head is be careful how you treat people, because everyone has a breaking point. Everyone has a breaking point, and especially the Black woman. And I'm not, y'all know, I can only speak from the point of view of being a Black woman. So I'm not taking away any other races, hardships, but we are Black women are grossly mistreated. We are grossly unheard. We rarely get justice. So this story, I'm not saying that she should have unalived anyone, but I can put myself in her shoes and say, well, goddamn it, when enough is enough, sometimes you just snap. So we're gonna break down that story. I'm trying my hardest to have it done and get all the details wrapped up in a bow to go live for you guys tomorrow. If not, I will go live Tuesday, I promise, because this is one of those stories that you absolutely need to hear and you absolutely need to talk about. And it makes me think of my dad. He worked at a pharmacy and he had a coworker. She was a Black woman, and he told me this in high school, this story, and it always has stuck with me. But he had this coworker, and he said that she would come to work every day and be so happy, so happy. And he never knew what she was going through, but one day she was visibly upset. He didn't know. She went home, and the next day she missed work. She missed work because she was in jail, and she unalived her husband. And of course, my dad is like, there's no way that she could do something like that. She's always happy. She's always sweet. She's always at work. She's always willing to help. What happened? Well, it found out, through the courts that she was actually being abused by her husband. And in the middle of being attacked, she tries to grab something else, but she accidentally stabbed the man. She allegedly did not intend to stab him, to unalive him. She tried to pick up something else to, injure him, to wound him, to get off of her. Needless to say, he did get unalive from her stabbing him, and she was arrested for her crimes. So she had to go to court, and so many people tried to do like witness statements for her to show that she is a kind woman that just, even if she did, pick up the knife to unalive him purposely, she just snapped. So either way it goes, she just had her breaking point. She finally decided to fight back. All this time that she was being mistreated by him, she never hit him back. She never tried to defend herself. And the one time that she, built up the courage to do it, she did take his life. And that's something that she has to live with. But it's like, damn, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So that story always sticks with me, because I try to be very mindful of speaking out for myself, standing up for myself, being absolutely sure of my words, because I never want to get to the point where I have all this stuff built up and I don't know where to put it, and I, accidentally hurt someone, purposely hurt someone, and my life is over because I did not respond the way that society wants me to respond. If that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense for y'all. But this story of the Atlanta woman, we're absolutely going to talk about, because she tried to do everything right and she was constantly shut down. So where do we go in this instance? Because now she's in jail. Now she's being called a monster. But it's like, what do you do? What do you do in this instance? So y'all can feel free to look it up. I'll give y'all her name. I hope I don't butcher it. Hold on. Hold on. I hope I don't butcher her name. Her last name is Kenji. It's Rasia Kenji. So I hope that I said her name right, but if I didn't, you guys can look her up. She is an Atlanta woman. Like I said, she unalived her boss and then two employees of the apartment complex that she lived in. So we're gonna break that, add it to your Add it to the. Okay, I will, Vicky. I'll add her story. But I didn't want to be on here long. I just want to let y'all know that I'm back. I do have some stories lined up that I'm more so passionate about. I love that you guys give me recommendations of things to talk about. A lot of times I can't talk about some of the stuff on YouTube. Just to be transparent with y'all, on August 12th, randomly I got hit with 2 copyright strikes for no reason, and I'm still fighting those strikes. Usually they would have been off by now. They are not off. So I'm trying to get better with how I do these things because I'm tired of fighting these copyright strikes. It's just really annoying. So yes, it was the one at the airport. She got caught because of the taxi that she took. So yes, I didn't understand that part either, Nikki. I'm still, like I said, I'm still trying to get all the details. I've been on everything. I've been on her mama's Facebook. I've been on TikTok. I've been on Twitter. I've been on Instagram. I've been on everything. So I'm trying to get everything wrapped up because it's a lot of information. I want to be very, very sure of the timeline of everything because she was documenting a lot of stuff, and I feel like she may get off on this. I ain't even gonna lie. I hope that she gets off. Just my opinion of it. I'm not saying that what she did was right, but trust me, in the eyes of the law, it's just whatever. It's without a reasonable doubt. So if she's able to prove her, not her innocence, but that there was more to the story, they will absolutely let her off. It just depends on her defense. But it's been a lot. It's a lot of people that get off, and y'all would not be able to believe it, but it's reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt. I don't know. Her race is another, she's a black woman, so that does play a part, but I feel like, she was at her wit's end, and people snap all the time. And this isn't a snap like a scorned lover. This isn't a snap like you took something of mine. This was y'all are bothering me. Y'all are taking away my peace. And no, you do not unalive people for your peace, but how about y'all backtrack and go back to the many times that she called the police for help, the many times that she tried to advocate for herself. Yeah, there was a lot of information released, Pure. Yeah, she never changed her clothes. She never changed her clothes. But that also, like I said, from a legal standpoint, from a a defense standpoint, shall I say, that shows her mental capacity was not all there. If she thought that through and she thought to do this and she woke up and was like, today's the day, she wrote letters, she would have, of course, thought to change her clothes. But because she did not, that shows that it was not premeditated, and it shows that she snapped completely. She snapped. So I'm going to wrap this live up here. It's been so much fun talking to y'all. I'm going to finish doing my research on the video. I'm crossing my fingers that I go live tomorrow. I'm going to push myself and try to do it because I really want to get this story out, especially since y'all know about it. That always makes me more and more excited because then we can feed off of each other. And y'all can tell me y'all theories. But if y'all are replay gang, please let me know y'all thoughts about the stories that I presented today. If y'all like stories like this, please do not forget to subscribe and like on the way out. Thank you guys again. I'll see y'all later.